Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to tier all the tanks in Mobile Legends, but I will not include semi-tanks like Ruby, Esmeralda, and Masha. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel to support my growth on YouTube. Let's begin. First is Akai. I placed him at weak tier because I've noticed since my past games, Akai's ultimate is not that effective anymore because of new heroes, reworks, and many more. Next is Atlas. I placed him at OP tier because his abilities have a high crowd control and can deny ambushes and taking turtle or lord. Next is Basha. I placed him in strong tier because not just he's my favorite hero, but for his crowd control abilities and high mobility. Next is Beleric. I placed him in weak tier because he's like a discount Atlas. His ultimate can be easily dodged by most heroes. Next is Franco. I placed him in strong tier because Franco specializes on hooking enemies into your teammates for an easy kill. Next is Gato. I placed him in OP tier because after his latest rework, he's got a new passive that lets him take damage to fill up his bar and return its damage to any enemy player. Next is Grok. I placed him in viable because even his good crowd control, he's not very effective anymore because he has a bad passive that makes new players turtle around turrets and not initiate a teamfight or ambush. Next is Hylos. I placed him in strong tier because his ultimate can make a great initiator and a fallback plan to retreat. Next is Johnson. I placed him at viable because besides his crowd control and stun abilities, he is only effective if you have a good team combo or synergy. Next is Kufra. I placed him in OP tier for various reasons. Like he has good crowd control, can deny flankers, and can deny some abilities from enemy heroes. Next is Lolita. I placed her in needs a rework because her abilities are very useless and slow. Like Lolita's shield, it's useless because enemy heroes can flicker or use their abilities to get behind you, and her ultimate skill should be more faster because enemies can get out of its range easily. Next is Minotaur. I placed him too in needs a rework because of his first and second skill. ML should increase his first skill's range and increase the heal rate of Minotaur's second skill, or just replace it with a new skill. Next is Tigreal. I placed him in weak because even after his rework, his abilities are still the same, just different animation. Next is Uranus. I placed him in strong tier. Besides his weak damage, he can take down enemies in early game, and he has a strong passive that gives his first skill more damage if he takes damage from the enemy. That's it for this video. I'm sorry if some of my commentary of some tanks were short because some of them I can't really think of anything. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.